demo. Today we're going to be demoing our new meetings features. So one of the most advanced parts of these new artificial intelligence tools are their ability to interpret language. And so for HOAs, a big part of that is the meetings. You know, a lot occurs within meetings, and those meetings are across different permission sets. So you have your board, and the meetings and the content of those meetings are must stay within that security group within that board. And then you have the general homeowner meetings, and those are permitted again within a certain group, being the general members, managers, and any board members as well. So Zayuk Safe. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's not what I wanted to show. Zayuk Safe handles that across meetings. So and across different security groups. So that means when you create a meeting, you'll be able to determine whether it's a board or general meeting, and all the content within there stays there. So one of the biggest pieces of this is, or I guess just to start off, here we're in the menu of Zayuk Safe. Then you have My Account with the My Account page, Association with details, board, vendors. You have Finances here with balances and transactions. And then we put the Meetings tab here in Manage with the Tickets tab. And the tickets are a series of workflows that can be created, such as service requests, dispute resolutions, violations, architecture requests, or requests for proposal. And this is, right now I'm allocated as a board member here. So I'm given permissions, given specific workflow availability, such as dispute resolutions and requests for proposals, which would not be permitted to general members. But to continue, so we integrated with Zoom API, and that allows us to provide an API's application program interface, which pretty much means we're able to provide Zoom meetings and the summaries of those Zoom meetings through our app across managers, board members, even vendors, if so desired. But board, general, and vendors, board members, general members, and vendors of an association, which allows, I'm sorry, not vendors, managers, which is distributing information, frankly. It allows us to, or it allows you as a homeowner to receive information easily. So for example, here, I did a test, and you can see, this is all AI generated, and it's just us going through a meeting, and it gives you a summary accuracy test, next steps. And so through a meeting, so here we'll create a meeting, duration, we'll call it 45 minutes, one time meeting. We'll do one time. We'll start it today. 10:26 a.m. A single meeting to discuss passing a single item. And so with that one-time meeting, here you have join, which this is permitted to anyone in the association. So with that join button, you can just go to a new meeting. And then here we also have, I'll fix that. Here you're allowed to edit the meeting options. And so I'm not going to do that currently, but it allows home managers to also start, notify, or delete a meeting if so desired. And so, yeah, we gotta cut that. All right, give me one moment, guys. All right. So I just, wanted to show everyone more so than anything that we have these features coming up in addition to our other features, which included voting, rules, asset ledgers, both at the unit level and the common asset level, a ticketing workflow system, along with our meetings, which integrates with Zoom API, vendor coordination, board voting, and board management, and also general member voting as well. So, and this is allowed across multiple different associations with, across 40 plus countries. And so, and one feature that I skipped over is balances and transactions. So we allow you guys to connect with, set up financial connections so that you can get balances and then get daily transaction streams from those balances. And additionally, through a payment dashboard, giving you guys with let me just make sure that this, yeah. So here's a test environment of Zayuk Safe, giving you guys a full billing platform, a full invoicing platform from a very sophisticated financial fintech provider, Stripe. And so we allow them to integrate, do their thing, and give that to associations in an integrated way. So that gives ability for board members, most likely managers, to handle the dashboard. General unit owners see their units here, they get their ballots here, they get their invoices here, which allows them to and so this association has not set up billing portals, but you know that can be done within the payment Stripe dashboard. And then you guys have an easy invoicing system, balloting system, and that's done through a fintech provider, Stripe. And now we are also providing associations meetings, so that they can easily have summaries. One here, full-blown summaries of past meetings, which as a general member, if you don't, if you can't or don't necessarily want to spend 60 minutes or plus in a meeting, you can now pretty much automate that. And so, and as a manager, you can, provide pretty high value to your associations through just, summaries and these one-offs, and kind of taking advantage of these new AI tools where they're most um, capable, I think, is here in these kind of logging, recording, language comprehension, so it understands the context of the meeting, what's being spoken about, and able to summarize that in a way that your general owners or board members or even future managers. So this is a big thing for associations that I would really like to harp in on. Um, you as a homeowner, as an association, need to take care of the information security within your association. Managers may come and go, but your property will be there. And so the link between your property and the information about your property is vital. And Zayuk Safe does a great job of maintaining that link through vendors, through managers, and that is where our value is. I wish that this wasn't being, let me just say it one more time without sharing the screen. I hope I can say it as eloquently as I just did. The information security of HOAs is critical. Managers will come and go, vendors will come and go, homeowners will come and go, board members will come and go, but your property will still be there. And the information surrounding that piece of property needs to be there with that property. It can't come and go with these various stakeholders. Zayuk Safe does a great job of linking your property with the information of that property. That is where our value is. And that is why subscribing to us as an HOA, as a property association, is a good idea. Because, yeah, I think that's it. I think I explained it well enough. And so we're going to demo the meeting again next week. There were obviously a few bugs right there, so we are going to demo it again. And it was the same thing as our voting feature. I think we demoed that twice, and we might demo voting again with this. But again, it's important that people understand what data we're bringing into this software package and what that means. And you talk about AI and all these things. You need data. Your data is pertinent, and the distribution of that information is also critical. How it's done, how effectively it's done, and I mentioned our value set previously, and so I'm not going to harp on it again. I don't love to do live streams longer than 10, 15 minutes. And I showed the demo there. Next week, additionally, Corporate Transparency Act compliance. This is a very big issue. Customers are needing this. So just a reminder, coming out at the end of, probably in a few weeks, but at the end of this month, Zayuk Safe will have Corporate Transparency Act compliance for board members. That means submitting beneficial ownership information as the ownership information changes, which means as your board members shuffle in and out, they can use Zayuk Safe to easily send submissions of new beneficial owners to the Federal Criminal Enforcement Network. I believe that's the term, FinCEN. They have given us an API partnership which allows Zayuk Safe to submit beneficial ownership information of homeowner associations to the FinCEN. Let me just make sure. I just want to make sure that I am Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, a bureau within the United States Department of the Treasury that is requiring starting January 1st for all, and this is for, to combat, or not necessarily combat, combat domestic and international money laundering. So terrorist financing, and other financial crimes. It's good for your homeowner association, and a lot of the industry thinks that this is a big issue because it really ups the it seems it's there the industry is worried that this will de-incentivize a lot of people to be board members, and it might, but it's no joke to be a board member of an HOA. So a lot of power and a lot of responsibility, and this is kind of a good thing. I would say. So but doing that all the time within multiple different tools is tough. So we as a company, Zayuk Safe, are now given the opportunity to partner with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network to provide a streamlined way for associations to send beneficial ownership information to them, to make submissions of beneficial ownership information changes to the FinCEN, a bureau within the United States Department of the Treasury. And just as a disclaimer, this is not sponsorship or anything of that nature. This is simply an API partnership which gives Zayuk and Zayuk Safe the ability to submit this beneficial ownership information on behalf of you homeowner associations on our product. This is a huge deal. Again, I think it just streamlines a lot of the responsibility that HOAs, homeowner associations, commercial associations have. And again, it's commitment from us to our customers of making property management easier. That's our goal. And so thank you all for staying here. I hope you all have a great day.